you're talking about subjects are interesting. You're much more photogenic and newsworthy yourself.
So that's got to be one.
We said will it open up opportunities? Will you continue this line of work?
We need to find out all the most important events.
There's no. I mean, I was thinking nice.
Doing a broadcast journalism degree doesn't mean anything if you haven't got experience. No one's going to employ you when you come out as a graduate.
I would be interested in doing more sort of apprenticeship-based learning like this because I don't think there is enough of it in the media industry.
Work-based learning like this gives you a lot better preparation for actually getting a job.
I've gained experience at interviewing, so now I feel as though I can go back to university and get involved with anything that goes on in the union. For example, the radio station.
It always seems very easy when you see it on telly, people interviewing others. Actually isn't.
This sort of thing, it would be great to see more often in our curriculum. Not only to gain experience, but to gain knowledge about the world of media.
My choice of university is being changed because due to the amount of practical experience you gain on the course.
I really enjoyed today because I got to do a lot of practical work and I think it's a really good experience.
And it just gives us good practice for when we actually do get a job in the industry.
They can see firsthand not only the attitudes that people in the media have got, but pick up from them direct the vital skills that they're going to need.
Watching a video of someone doing it, so much better to see it with your own eyes after today. There'd be no hesitation of whether I want to do it or not. I know I would.
When students go to work placements, they generally get to see what it's really like, the nuts and bolts of working in a broadcasting environment.
Although you can deal with camera work, it's not the same as doing it for something which is actually going to be shown on television.
Experience like this should definitely be put into schools and colleges because it gives you a chance to get into the real world.
Having youth on youth filming the whole process of the awards has been particularly effective because we've seen young people who started at the beginning with little experience who are now professional filmmakers.
The project's given me a lot of practical experience that I've never had before, and working with professionals was very useful because you got to learn how to do things properly.
I've got a lot of professional experience out of the VJ project, and I now know how it is to work in a real workplace with time limits.
The Edge VJ project's been very successful, but what I learned from the young people involved, it's done them a lot of good as well, and they've learned and grown by their experience.
I think the VJ project is brilliant because it is demonstrating what we're all about. In every single event, and there will be 100 events going on in London tonight, we could have young people like yourself, Daniel, involved in doing this thing for real.
It's been such a good experience. I've been on 11 shoots, this is my 12th shoot today, and yeah, it's been great, it's been great.